Okay, welcome back again. So part 4 of this tutorial. So I'm not going to do any more with functionality. There's a lot of other things that my version has. Like for example, when your mouse goes off the page, it disappears. These are all like aesthetic features. If I'm honest with you, it's very easy to do. It's just a case of if it's not overlapping anything, we just go ahead and hide it. It's like really simple. So I just do function hide cursor. What we'll do is just say if cursor dot x, and then I think 18 is how many it is, because I've obviously set it to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So if it's more than that, we just get rid of it. So we'll just say cursor dot visible equals false, else cursor dot visible equals true. So that should be a case of, obviously there is a caveat to this, so now I can see it there, and then it should past this point disappear. It hasn't, because I haven't called the function, which is always a good thing to do. If you make a function, you always want to call it. I mean, I'll just stick it in the drawer somewhere, so I'll just pop that there. So start the wave, and then it goes. See, it's not appearing there anymore. So all I'll have to do then, again, as I said in one of the other videos, it's sort of a bit of a blagfest. So if the cursor.x is greater than 18 and cursor.y is less than, greater than, sorry, it's greater than, so we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 23-ish or something. So let's just try that. So it should be a case of start that. So if cursor.x is there, if it's greater than 18, go off, and if it's greater than 23, it should be disappearing. Doesn't seem to be working. I seem to have killed my own code. Let's just make it really easy by I think I'm just being a bit simple. Console.log, console.lol, cursor.y. Let's just see if that works. So we can see what's going on. So it's 1. So you really think this through today. So it's like 26, 26, 26, 25, 26, 26. So, that's what I'm thinking of, I think. Yep, let's have and, because it's not both. There we go. Disappearing, so 23 was correct. Let's try 22. So it's one or the other. Simple logic error there, not thinking about my my Boolean expression. So that's like a nice little aesthetic feature we've got there, where it disappears, so it's not. That's where you can put your UI and things as well if you wanted to. Then come back on here and do my arrows and all that stuff. Now I'm just going to refresh that because it's going to annoy me. So what we need to do now is we need to put in some graphics because it doesn't look very good. So what I've gone and done, and I'm going to download my version, is, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, is you go to your path, wherever it is, somewhere, tile map, take your tile map and essentially copy it, okay, and go and put it in your Tazumi tile map editor if that's what you're using. So if I go on to Tazumi tile map editor, there it is, and I just find the actual link, which is there, and then I'm going to upload the tile map there. So that's my thing. So what I would do is then snip and tool it, just like that. Go into something like Photo P or Photoshop. I use Photo P because I don't have Photoshop. It's up to you. new project, agree with the cookies, paste it in, and that is my map. Now I just need to get rid of that, and then let's just view, show guides, view, show grid, just so we can see it. But that is roughly my map. You could argue I need to slightly edit the image a little bit, so just make it a little bit bigger. That, then all you want to do is any of your artwork. So for the ones, I just draw over it, like in green or whatever. And then for your path, you can go get some tiles. Now, I've recently found a good website. It's called, me making a thing in Canva there. So it's kenny.nl, I think. Yeah, so it is. So this dude, loads of free assets. Obviously, if you are going to make anything for money, then you're going to have to credit him. If you just go, I'm pretty sure he's got a tower defense one. So there we go, tower defense game. Download these tiles, and then see he's got all these various bits there, like his towers, and it's got like floor tiles and things. Even got icons. Use them. Even if you're just practicing, yeah, it doesn't really matter. And then just overlay them over your picture. Now I'll show you my image that I've done. It's this here. So this is mine. I've completely stolen all these bits and drawn my path as normal, and then put some trees and things just to make it look a bit nicer. So that's going to be my background. So I could just go to my downloads, put that on, and then I've just stolen 2 of his towers as well. Do I think they're perfect? I absolutely do not. One of mine is a frost tower, and these don't look really frost towery, but it's what it is. It's a different tower, and it makes it look a hell of a lot better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a preload. Doesn't have to be up here, but background, and then let's just say let F tower image, let A tower image, and then all I'm going to do is just preload them in. So I'm just going to copy this code here, and then it's going to be tower 1. I think the frost tower is tower 2, and then tower 1. And all I have to do now is say frost tower dot image equals F tower image, and then tower dot image equals A tower image. If I'm honest with you, that's pretty much it. So that's my images loaded in, which is great. We can just see if, there we go, so that's my little tower there, then my frost tower, that's my 2 pictures. Looking pretty good. And then what I need to do is just in my draw, I just need to have my background. So I'm just going to, when I get to my draw, where is it? There it is. I can just say image background. I'm going to call it at 1. Does that work? Let's just see if it works. That looks like it works. That's my new path. Yeah, so 1515, that is because, yeah, that's it. I was thinking, why is it 1515? That's where I'm starting it from, because I'm doing the whole picture, the whole screen. It doesn't believe in this whole 1-1 thing, because the image is a P5, not P5 play. P5 play is where we've set everything to 1 to mean, actually 1 actually means 50. Okay, so 1515 is right in the corner. I could probably set it as 0, 0. I think 1515 just sits nicely over the image. I think is why I did that. So then what I can do is just do placeable dot visible equals false. So that should, there we go. And then I can start with place towers, and this game is already looking like 10 times better without doing much work at all. The only thing we need to do is have it so our towers are actually facing the right way, and that was actually quite annoying to do. If I'm honest with you, I actually like really hated figuring this out. It should be easy, but it really wasn't, and it was really annoying. Because I think all I've done, it's probably not the best way of doing it, if I'm honest with you, But essentially, I just change the rotation to be the first enemy. Is it perfect? It is not. For now, I think it's fine. So if I do that now, you know, it looks alright. It gets a bit annoying later on. But it is what it is. I think it's fine for now. And exactly the same thing for our frost tower. So then if we play that now, play the game and then add them in there, and then there we go. That's pretty good. Now I'm not doing any more with this. The only other features I have in my game is that I can cheat. I can just cheat to like level 100 or something like that. And then what I do in my spawn function here is I have essentially a few more things. So instead of just saying if wave equals 1 and no enemies or whatever, I say if it's more than 1. And I say if in my game, I say if waves less than greater than or equal to 1, so I'm playing the game, and my number of enemies is less than, instead of 20, it's the wave times by like 20, and then this just keeps doing more and more and more and more and more levels, so you can keep playing the game infinitely, and then what I do is instead of doing it 1 to 4 for the health, I base it on the wave. So if you're on level 10, they can have up to 10 health, and then yeah, I think that's about it. I have number of enemies. So number of enemies is 0. Yeah, I have that, and I think that's all I do. I'm trying to think of anything else I had in my last one. I think that's it. I think I did have a tracker for a level. I think I've got wave, but I don't think I necessarily do that. I think that's about it. I think that's it. So I've got a little bit stuck in what I'm thinking. I'm trying to think because I have a button in my game to start the wave, and we do have that. So let's just check my start wave function because I might already have the functionality, which might make life a lot easier. So start wave, enemies.length equals 0, wave plus equals 1. But it does seem to be a little bit of a, like these are going on for a long time, these dudes. So I suppose what I need to really have, because this just runs forever. So what you need to do, putting it simply, is you need, once all the enemies are dead, so however enemies per level, what we need to do is the button needs to reappear and we need to pause the game temporarily. I think that's sort of the main thing. There's a lot of thinking for not much gain there, because this is like an infinite sort of wave game, but like I said, I'm not trying to do too much. 1, because this video would be forever, and 2, because there we go. So they're all sort of pointing quite nicely. And as well, it's supposed to be your game as well. I was thinking, why is it not placing towers? Oh my god, I've run out of gold. So I have to gain some more gold somehow. I'm not gaining much gold. I think that's down to me. I think I took the gold off the actual shooting part in kill enemies. I don't think I put any gold in there. No, I didn't. So I should do gold plus equals 10 or whatever. There we go. It looks a lot better. It looks nice. If you want to see my final sort of semi-final version, I'm saying final as if I've got much further with it. This is what mine looks like, where I've added a few more features. It might be helpful. Let's actually show you the thing. So this is mine. So I can place some towers. Start. Got my little enemies on there. So you see mine like a machine gun towers. To choose that, I have to go onto this to click a frost tower. These buttons here work, and then what I can do is I can press this button and it jumps to wave 5, where I'm getting more purples and things like that, and it's all slowing. Exactly the same game. There's really no difference. I've just put a score in mine, and I've got this little user interface. That is literally the only difference I've got. So yeah, so please show me your creations. Even I was a bit slow thinking about how to put the waves in. yeah, by all means, share with me what you got. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.